You are watching Top Notch TV Beyond the Lens.
There is an island inhabiting human skeletons. Those human skeletons have got a rich history behind them. It is believed that one of the days, when the elders could die or the loyals, their bodies would be treated with some special herbs, be placed in cowhide skin, placed in woven stretchers, and then taken to the cave for resting. It was in a sense that the local residents wanted to have that connection with the dead ones so that they can be always going there for intercession.
This week on Let's Talk Tourism, there are caves with chilling bones, tallies left untold, and views that will simply steal your breath. Welcome to another breathtaking edition of Let's Talk Tourism, brought to you by Top Notch TV and proudly sponsored by Slasa Culture Initiative, organizers of the upcoming Cultural Heritage Awareness Marathon 2025. Today, we take you to the heart of Kisoro, to the mystical and serene Lake Mutanda, a hidden gem between volcanoes, history, and untapped adventure. Our team packed up and hit the road, winding through hills and misty forests and rich farmlands. The destination Lake Mutanda, the mission to uncover the stories this lake silently holds, from sacred caves to awe-inspiring panoramic views. Now, let's hear from our local expert guide as he walks us through the wonders of Lake Mutanda, its geography, myth, and significance in both local culture and tourism.
In simple place, I'll simply welcome you to the land of natural beauty. My name is Bruce, a local tour guide based here at Lake Mutanda.
Give us a brief history or any story for the legends, the past legends that had ever told us, because I believe there are some legends who told us stories when you were born that you found.
All right. Exactly. Thank you so much for a nice question. I will start with an overview of Lake Mutanda. Lake Mutanda is a lava-dammed lake. It was formed as a result of volcanic activity where magma broke the river channel, forcing water to feed back the depression. It was due to geochemical and radioactivity reactions that generated intense heat within the mantle, producing convective currents towards the ground, leading to the formation of very many landforms, Lake Mutanda being part of those landforms. It's a bilharzia-free lake, free for swimming, no crocodiles in the lake. The only animals in the lake are African clawless otters and spot-necked otters. It has got around 6 fish species: tilapia, hypochromines, silverfish, mudfish, and then crayfish. The lake has a total number of 17 islands, of which 2 are minor ones, and those 2 minor ones cannot allow any activity to take place at the lake. The lake has a total surface area of 29 square kilometers with a maximum depth of 56 meters. The lake has got one island called Mutanda Island, named after the lake, which is only inhabited by human population. And there is one of its kind. There is an island inhabiting human skeletons. Those human skeletons have got a rich history behind them. It is believed that one of the days, when the elders could die or the loyals, their bodies would be treated with some special herbs, be placed in cowhide skin, placed in woven stretchers, and then taken to the cave for resting. It was in a sense that the local residents wanted to have that connection with the dead ones so that they can be always going there for intercession. That's a brief overview about Lake Mutanda.
Thank you so much. You're quite an interesting guide.
Oh, wow. Thank you so much.
The information is quite amazing.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And according to the development,
yes, sir,
how do you think Lake Mutanda has changed over time in terms of tourism, accessibility, and development, and also how has it also contributed to the development of the local communities around it?
Oh, thank you so much. Tourism here on Lake Mutanda is developing on a high rate. So far, many investors have started establishing some hospitality facilities like lodges, camping sites. And those camping site hospitality facilities are employing the local residents, of which in return, the money, the salary they get from such facilities help in supporting their communities. And again, we as local site guides here at Lake Mutanda, the money we get, many of us, we aim at transforming the communities through the activities we do here. For instance, I'm the best guide here. I do both guided trips canoe ride experiences, and the money, part of the money that I do get from such activities, I help it in supporting those in need. The vulnerables, for those, especially for those who are not having scholastic materials, the school supplies, I do give a helping hand using part of the peacelet money I do get from my activities. So that's why we treasure the beauty of Lake Mutanda. The community is benefiting a lot. And I guess in a few days to come, when the whole community members embrace the value of using the Lake Mutanda, we will benefit more and more.
Okay, thank you so much. You said of the support that
Yes.
you provide
Yes,
to the
yes.
surrounding local communities.
Yes.
I wonder what strategy do you use
Yes.
to provide that help
Yes.
to the surrounding communities?
To the surrounding communities. For instance, after work, you know, being born and raised from here, my home is just a few meters to the lake. I know the vulnerable people in the communities, and I've also got some team who always identify vulnerable people in the community. And when I get money from the tour guiding service I do here at Lake Mutanda, part of the money I get, I do support such kind of people.
Okay,
yes,
that's quite interesting.
Wow.
Then I also have another small question for you.
Yes.
We are looking at environmental conservation
yes.
and preservation of the entire ecosystem around Lake Mutanda.
Yes, yes.
You as a senior guide,
yes.
How has the community, or what strategies you as the tourism practitioners have you put to train the local communities or to engage the local communities in preserving the entire ecosystem of Lake Mutanda?
As a site guide and an expert who went to school and have a degree in tourism and hotel management, as tourism as my area of specialization, I always, once in a while, when schools are ongoing, I do visit schools, sensitizing the students, since they are the generations for tomorrow. I do sensitize them about the value of protecting our environment so that the generation to come will not be denied access to this kind of beauty. And again, I've tried to run some campaigns to get all the plastic materials that are disposed in the communities so that they can be taken to other areas for reuse. That's how I've tried my best in that.
I give you a handshake on
Thank
that.
you so much.
Yeah, that's a very nice strategy for on how you try to sensitize the local communities.
Yes.
And also probably the young generation.
All right, sir.
As far as conservation is concerned.
All right.
Then our last words.
Yes.
How would you introduce Lake Mutanda to someone who has never visited?
Thank you so much. I've tried to advertise Lake Mutanda on several media platforms. Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter. I've tried my best. Even I've tried to create a Google account purposely for promoting Lake Mutanda. When you even go on Google and you put Lake Mutanda, it's very hard to reach on two posts without seeing my post talking about Lake Mutanda. That's the best I'm doing.
Okay, if we try to compare Lake Mutanda and Lake Bunyonyi,
yes,
which one would be your preferable destination?
Automatically Lake Mutanda, and it is believed Lake Mutanda is one of the most scenic lakes in Africa. So there's no way I can compare Lake Mutanda with Lake Bunyonyi.
This exploration is proudly supported by Slasa Cultural Initiative, a raising force in preserving Uganda's intangible cultural assets. In a bid to promote heritage, Slasa is championing Uganda's inaugural Cultural Heritage Awareness Marathon 2025. This marathon is more than a race. It's a movement to celebrate our diversity, preserve our roots, and involve everyone, from youth to elders, in protecting Uganda's vibrant traditions.
My name is Tafle. I'm a tour operator, tour guide, and a driver at the same time. I'm the CEO of Taffy Safaris. We do take people around Uganda, Kenya, Tanzania, Zanzibar, basically East Africa. Lake Mutanda is a very beautiful place. The atmosphere, the nature around, I think you can see, full of mountains, the water, you know, Gezi Island. So beautiful place to be.
You said you're a tour operator.
Yes.
Yes. what do you think could be some of the challenges you'd have cited or you'd have seen that are within Lake Mutanda, of which the management could put in place and they could rectify to make the place a best?
A lot I've seen that needs to be done in Lake Mutanda. We need accommodations, basically. The activities, yes, there are quite some good activities you can do here. There's boat cruise, there is zip lining, just as you've seen, and other activities that come up with hiking and all that. Yeah.
Right.
Basically, accommodations that we need to be put in place. See that? Yes.
Right, okay, thank you. Now, in your view, what would it take for Lake Mutanda to be your flagship tourism destination once you visit Kigezi that you would share to your tourists or to both to international or the domestic for them to be encouraged to come and visit?
Yeah, as I say, there are a lot of mountains around, there's landscapes, there's a lot of things to do. Once you're coming to Lake Mutanda, make sure when you're coming for gorilla trackings in Uganda, this has to be part of your itinerary, that to come and relax in, to have some freshness from the waters and the mountains and the lakes around here. Yeah. Mutanda is beautiful. Yeah. Very beautiful.
Okay, thank you so much for the insight. And then what would you tell or what would you encourage to that particular person who has stayed home and who has never visited Kigezi at large?
Please visit Uganda. Visit Kigezi. It's the best place for you to be. You're missing out. Cheers.
Lake Mutanda isn't just a destination. It's a cultural capsule, a reminder that behind every landscape lies a legacy. And as we promote tourism, let's remember to uplift the custodians of culture and protect the spirit of places like this. To all tourism practitioners, stakeholders, and travelers, the future of Uganda's tourism lies not only in adventure, but in authenticity. Let's invest in community-based tourism, conservation, and cultural storytelling. Thank you for exploring with us on Let's Talk Tourism, proudly powered by Top Notch TV and Slasa Cultural Initiative. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, Top Notch TV, for more untold adventures, and remember, the journey never ends. It evolves. Until next time, keep traveling, keep discovering, and keep talking tourism. From the heart of Uganda's breathtaking destinations to the boardrooms where tourism strategy is implemented, we bring you Let's Talk Tourism. This is a show made for tourism professionals, conservationists, environmentalists, destination manager companies, and those who are managing hotels, and every voice shaping Uganda's tourism. We will unpack issues, spotlight success stories, showcase top destinations, and provide a voice to the tourism private sector that it deserves. Wildlife management, MICE tourism, hospitality management, environmental conservation, and much more. Let's Talk Tourism, elevating Uganda's tourism conversation, only on Top Notch TV.